Okay. So I guess I'm just gonna jump right back into where we were. Things are looking better now. Well, I know why it was not great the other night. Uh, but I did adjust settings, so it might not look as good as it possibly can, but it should be more consistent. And it's not gonna look horrible. But I'll have a look at the VOD. Because yeah, the last night was not supremely great. So I did play a little bit off stream. I say play, but I just wanted to test some stuff because I had a little bit of a technical issue pop up after stream. But looks to be okay now. I think it was because I did do some stuff off stream. Well, not like off stream, but like I did do a bit of PC stuff the other week or so. So I think maybe a couple drivers were not, liking each other. Worst case scenario, I was thinking I'd have to do a clean install, which I definitely have the time for, but I don't think so. I think it's perfectly fine. Aside from that, yeah, I did change stream output to 720. Still 60 FPS though, which I think is priority. I think I would definitely prioritize 60 FPS. So yeah, hopefully if things kind of get a little wonky, it is really not as noticeable as it would be previously. This is just side quest stuff. I did pick up a couple spots just on the map. There were like question marks, and they said, "Hey, can you do this side quest?" So that's what we're doing. Didn't go to the objective or anything. I just kind of ran around a little bit just to make sure things were working okay.
Just too strong.
Okay. Actually, there is something to talk about. Sorry, I keep saying and ah a lot, but I do try and I am racking my brain on what to say. But they had a Pokemon showcase go up today, and it kind of seemed a little well, they did announce it, but I completely forgot about it. And I know I was talking about Pokemon the other day, so I'm glad they did talk a bit more about Scarlet and Violet. And they did say some things that had me like kind of was like, okay, maybe are they trying? Are some of the complaints that I had like kind of being addressed? Obviously the art style and kind of like clashing designs is still there, and I don't think that would that's going away. And it would be a lot of work to kind of unify everything that's there. And there'd only be like two ways you could do it. You could either you know, redesign old Pokemon like Gen 1 and Gen 2. Maybe Gen 3 a little bit. I think Gen 4 and onward is kind of where these guys are back. I did see that, but we'll just do it again. Or you'd like have to like, I don't want to say like downgrade, but like kind of like revert current designs to be more in line with how they were initially made. Which I don't think is the way to go, considering like you can't go back. Part of the reason is like Ken Sugimori, the main art guy, who's been with Pokemon since the start. Like his art has just changed. It's just not the same. Like that old kind of like rough and like rigid kind of water painty, kind of really blocky square characters. He just doesn't draw like that anymore. So you kind of can't, you wouldn't be able to keep the team that you're working with now if you're going to go that way. Like if it ever happens, this is a huge if. But that's just what I would do.
Is that fight with focus? I practically know this one by heart.
So just I think redesigning old Pokemon is fine. You are gonna like cheese off, you know, older fans, but like we're already like we're half out the door.
I wish we could have avoided that. What were they gonna do?
But just to kind of go back to the showcase, they brought up a point that at first sounded really bad, and I was scared. And then they like reworded it or explained it, which actually was like, oh, this sounds good. And it's this 3 sort of story part of the game, where they said there's kind of 3 main quest lines. One of them being the 8 gym battles, and you can do them in whatever order, which tells me it's probably gonna like these gyms are gonna scale based on how many badges you have when you go to them, which is the correct choice. This is like how it should have been, and this is kind of how they did it in that one OVA, the like Pokemon Origins, where Red goes up to Brock. He's like, how many badges do you have? He's like 0. So he's like, okay, well I'll just grab these 2 then. And but he had more, so it kind of is taking that route, which I actually liked. I think that's very smart, and how it would really work if it was really real. And not just having like the main quest line of the gym badges become champion is something that, I mean, I was gonna say like the only other game that's done that is Gold and Silver, but it just had become champion basically twice. So like actually having like, hey, here's like the main game. But there's always been like after game plot. So maybe, you know, once you do 3, there is still that sort of end game sort of last post game sort of stuff. Which I would hope. Worst case is they kind of just let you do like the pseudo post game stuff at any time, and it's just once you're done the three stories, that's it. That's the end of the game, which is still okay. Oh, we're getting killed. So it actually does look like it's not changing the formula up too much, but it's giving just enough that it's like, you know, they're kind of giving the people what they want. So I'm actually a little more interested in it than I was than just like, yeah, it's Pokemon, I'll buy it. Now it's like, oh, you know what? Let's see how this one goes. Just not gonna fight both of them at the same time. But I am interested to see like sort of what would the length of the storylines be. If they're maybe like similar in length or not. Because I would have like, you know, going through gym badges and like obviously the main like kind of Pokemon style of the story. It could be pretty lengthy or I don't know if they're gonna, you know, shorten it a little bit. Okay, that was bad positioning by me. Or if they'd keep like kind of the gym battles, sort of the, you know, similar to how they've kind of just been in past Pokemon, and maybe the other two storylines are maybe more comparable in length, maybe not as long, but still enough. Still too early to really say. But you know, I am interested. I'm happy that they've given a bit more info on just the game. Definitely the two at once was not optimum strat.
I hope we can make use of this.
And that was only 15 minutes. And not enough has happened. I mean, I could keep talking about Pokemon, but I kind of don't want to. You know, I actually, well, I did kind of. I finished the main storyline of Arceus, but I never did the post game. This is not good. Oh, you just beat him. What's on that? There's another question mark. Oh, it's all the way over there. Do I have to turn in side quests? Don't remember how to pull them up on the map. I still haven't seen where... Was it in map? Like where I can see like what I've raised it up to. Rainbow glove, boost dexterity, boost damage dealt when attacking higher level enemies. That seems okay. But I think what I have right now, just increased auto attack, is okay. I actually don't think it what am I saying? Like arts recharge based on auto attack. I think it's just cooldown based. Or maybe it could be tied to like dexterity. Some sort of stat that does increase, or I guess decrease cooldown.
I'd better send them off. That's the entrance to Alfeto Valley.
Oh well, I guess
This should
Pokemon
put us
did
about halfway then.
show off their like the what they go like the battle mechanic of this game, like jewel Pokemon or like gem. I was like, no, it's called like terrestrialize or something like that. Terrainerize. Which looked cool and kind of had a neat idea. But it doesn't seem too much different than like Dynamax. But again, even more like moved down to make the like more, excuse me, more Pokemon viable. You know, changing typing. When sometimes they use it, and like, you know, different Pokemon can have a different version of it, which I actually like. But it doesn't seem too crazy. Doesn't seem like there'll be like different forms or anything. In fact, honestly, the way it kind of looked, it kind of looked like, because they showed Eevee and it was like, oh well, this Eevee can be ice and this Eevee can be grass, and that almost straight up tells me like, oh, Leafeon and Glaceon might not be in this. And Drift Limb, I think they showed him like become a fire type, and I'm like, ooh, that means Chandelure is not going to be around. So it seems neat, but it also seems like kind of an out to not having like some of the typings be around, or some Pokemon just not being included. And I think it's already confirmed it's not going to have national decks, which is maybe not true, because it seems kind of odd that like Pokemon, what the heck is it called? Like Pokemon, it's not Pokemon Bank anymore. It's called like Pokemon Home. Like they'd have that out now to transfer Pokemon to, and they wouldn't have national decks. It is maybe miscommunicated. Maybe they just don't have every Pokemon be catchable in the game, which kind of makes sense. And I could see that kind of being the case. But that would still kind of like probably not make people happy, since they're that would basically just mean, hey, you've got to buy all of these past Pokemon games, transfer them to home, and then you can transfer them into Scarlet Violet. And I mean, I'm not like short on Pokemon games. So it wouldn't be like a crazy huge issue. But we'll see. We'll see. I know that was like a big gripe with Sword and Shield. And I would hope they don't kind of do it again. Because it does suck. It does suck to finally have well, we already have one, but like have a Pokemon game on Switch and it's got half the roster. I know I said we'd do the main quest, but I do want to run around a bit more. I am liking just to collect. That missed.
This is rare.
Whoa,
Here we go,
what's
guys.
with that one? Let's give him the usual, Noah.
Come here. I got something for you. You're a lifesaver. Got it. Pop off.
Eat it. All right, things are getting good. Eat it.
Have it. Extra. Uppercut. Practice blast. Wish we could have avoided that. We aced that one. Fight with focus. Counting on you, Noah. initiative. Good job. Come here. I got something for you. You're a lifesaver. Rising blast. Hey, this isn't too bad. Nice one, Wamba. Arrow burst. Have it. Take this. Break. Topple.
Oh, that missed.
Bullet rush. Air slash. Hair trigger.
Probably shouldn't hold on to that. Just use it.
Hey, I'm here. You're on fire, lad.
Eat it.
Nothing going. Power rock.
Heal.
Have it. Topple. Extra. Uppercut. Overclock buster.
Power ring.
Hair trigger. Take this. Rising blast. Crusher. Bullet rush. Arrow burst. I could have handled that on my own.
So, when's the battle happening?
Yeah, I'm just gonna instead of just like rushing through it, I'm just gonna read them for myself.
Oh, look over there.
Right. Look over there.
Hey, this one means business. You think you're all that, do ya?
No, we're just liking it. We're not looking to do any more unnecessary fighting. Actually, I think we can maybe try and level up a bit more just by turning in some items because they are repeatable. I have I think that's what I did last night is I just turned in those resource cards. And if you don't have something, you can use those coins we've been finding to sub for something you don't have. That's at least nice.
Got a rare doodah right here. Oh, a container. Here we go, guys.
And the usual, Noah.
We got the initiative. No, enemy's broken away from me. Take this. Rising blast. Come here. I got something
Easy peasy.
Oh, a container.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any way up there. That's okay. Oops. I keep pressing that to think like there's a sprint button. But I think there are vehicles you eventually get. Because I think in the trailer they like have a boat and they're just on top of the water. So probably some, and there's fast travel which we could just use. And I'm just being dumb and remembering about it as I'm talking about it. Oh, they actually, you know what? They did actually show a bit of like the open world kind of gameplay. Man, I don't know how people just do it. Like straight away, they just knew the new legendaries were like motorcycles.
Getting dark already.
Which they showed. And it doesn't seem like they're like too different. I was kind of, again, the other night when I was talking about getting Violet version. Doesn't look like they're too different. It is definitely going to affect, you know, which professor you have, which trainers are maybe like gym leaders. But whatever. That's not a crazy huge deal.
Whoa, check this place out.
I am interested. I'm guessing the treasure hunt that they kind of brought up is maybe another storyline, so that does have me interested to see how that could maybe play out. If there is like, you know, if it plays into like the open world, and that kind of gameplay element. Oh, this is main story. Hey, check it out. The Spearhead Squad. Huh? Wolves? They're not much of an enemy if you take them out one at a time. Still, the main objective of the op is still ahead. These guys hit an impasse. We ought to help them. I thought you'd say something like that. Hey, you lot. Oh, I thought he was talking to them. He's talking to us. Hang tight. We'll back you up. Nice. Together we'll be able to take them out in no time. Fight tactically. Hold down ZL to display a tactics palette. Use D-pad to issue orders to your allies. Hold ZL and press up to order the party to focus their attack. Okay. I was wondering when we'd get this. It felt like we were missing something. I'm like, how do I get guys to attack when I'm attacked? So it looks like we just got that. Yelling down to order party gather around the controlled character. The party scatter. Okay, I see. That's like always on. Okay, if I tell them to follow, they will only follow me. They won't. It doesn't look like they'll attack.
this all we're getting? Gonna need something a bit more meaty about now.
Tell me about it. Colony we fought the other day, dirt rank. Hardly filled up the flame clock at all.
Lance, Uni,
Yeah?
no heroics this time. Keep your head screwed on.
Come on, man. No one ever tell you. I'm a hero in the making, I am. Without my heroics, our combat unit would be right up the...
Lance,
Creek!
come on. Stop being so cocky.
It was just a joke, mate. No need to glare.
Is it that bad?
Yeah, something's not right here. Something just feels off.
Noah's intuition's never wrong.
Friends better listen to Noah.
Got it. Wamba, if things get hairy, you hide behind me, yeah? Lance, you just focus on protecting Noah. Don't worry about me.
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
We got the initiative.
Still looking like we're a little bit over level for some guys here, so I won't go too crazy. Do you see that treasure though? I'm definitely going up there. I was debating it. Now I'm sold.
We're just getting warmed up.
Oh, this is rare.
I would assume these guys are aggressive.
I practically know this one by heart.
Nice miss.
Make me yawn myself to death. Oh, whack 'em good.
Nah, well, I was gonna rush that guy. I'm like, we'll take out the small guys. Seem to have a bit of an issue when it comes to multiple guys running around.
This is something decent,
Fight with
right?
focus.
I practically know this one by heart.
Enemy's broken away from me. I got something for you. Hey! Hey, this isn't too bad.
I want to use break until use one more art.
Hey, you barely messed anything up today.
At least. I want to get the overclock with the day's damage up. Did not go as planned. Missed, so we're not getting it.
Smooth as always, Noah.
feel like this is bigger than it was when we first started.
Come on, keep going.
Right, let's push on. Huh. We've been spotted.
Easy jump.
Come here, I got something for you. You're a lifesaver. Enemies broken.
Everyone fell.
Come here, I got something for you. Edge thrust. Uppercut.
Eat it.
Break. Topple.
Eat it. Root heel.
Keep up edge thrust. Crush down. Hair trigger. Come on, keep going. What were they gonna
Okay.
do?
I was worried we were gonna
Maul
fall off,
myself to death.
but it's okay.
I hope we can make use of this.
Yeah, every one of these done. They don't offer too much experience. What is like next level? I see that. Yeah, about 500. Doesn't seem like it's too worth. Rapid firing those off, but you know it could be. And it's free, but they don't offer too much, like, in terms of, like, other rewards.
Do we fight?
They put that guy there on purpose.
You're a lifesaver.
Eat it.
Crush down. Break 'em. Topple. Edge thrust. Have it. That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Hey, don't try to
this
stop
one
us.
down pronto.
This one looking at me funny. Hey, you!
Edge thrust. Come here. I got something for you. Thanks. Topple.
Yeah, definitely I think it's bigger.
They were no match for us.
What were they gonna do? Make me yawn myself to death?
I'm gonna go too close to there. We'll die in probably one hit. It's bound to happen. We haven't seen them yet, but typically they put in like a really like high level guy right at the start, and he like wanders. They did this in Xenoblade 2, and you just be doing main quest line, he paths right past you and you die. Rendezvous point up ahead. Since Nopon can't use irises, isn't it a pain to have to keep fiddling with the terminal? No fear. Riku take it in stride. Also, pretend to not look at terminal and ignore all sort of troublesome and tiresome communications. Well, that's kind of smart. Riku, watch out. It was camouflaged as a rock? Gonna have to face it. Here it comes.
So, it's gonna be next month.
Yeah, just a little longer.
You're something else, Mwamba. The pride of Colony 9.
Oh, you guys. I finally made it this far.
What's up?
Well, thing is, I was thinking after this op, I think I'm gonna go and put in a transfer to the salvage corps. You never know what will happen on the battlefield, right? You can laugh at me if you want.
I ain't laughing, man. We've only been alive this long because you've always had our backs.
Yep, we owe you a ton. Just make sure you get to your homecoming, okay?
Lance, Uni, you guys.
Mamba. Now not time to relax tear ducts. Let down guard, and you feel flame clock of someone else.
Riku, come on.
Well, you don't mince words. You are right, though. Sorry, Noah.
Huh? Oh, no, it's not that. I guess I was just thinking about your homecoming. Made me feel a little sad.
Noah.
Mwamba, salvage is an important service. Don't feel like you owe us anything.
Thank you so much, Noah. Right then, let's get this operation done. Next month's a homecoming!
I'd love to make it to my homecoming. Maybe if I'm lucky.
Of course you'll make it. We all will.
I wonder. I mean, I'm not like you guys. I'm so clumsy.
Come on, you're not. What about the last match? You did way better than everyone else.
We still lost though, right? It's okay. I've sort of half given up already.
Yoran?
Well, at least...
Huh?
When I do die, I want to at least be of some use.
Enough of that!
What?
Don't talk like that! I've always told you we're a team, haven't I? That means now and always.
Noah. Noah.
Huh?
I'm gonna go on ahead. We got a call. Martha's team has a spot free, apparently.
Oh, right.
Do me a favor. Come along with me to the office.
When you apply. Got it. The commander can be intense.
Exactly. Later.
Such is the officer's duty.
A container.
Come here! I got something for you!
Thanks.
Nothing going.
Now's your chance.
Top one! Extra! I'll deal. Come here! I got something for you!
You're a lifesaver.
I mean, I really don't know what to say. It just seemed like a very sad moment. And we'll probably learn more about it.
You're on fire!
keepers.
Seems side questy.
You think you're all that, do ya?
Come here! I got something for you! You're a lifesaver. Enemy's broken away from me. Air flash! Crush it! Come here! I got something for you! Thanks. Ready! Topple! Uppercut! We've got them pinned down!
I wonder if because I know
I could have handled that
in
on
like the
my
first
own.
time that, well, not the first time, but
When's the battle?
one of the times they were showing this game off. I think it was in like the direct earlier this month. They said that if you have like the Shulk amiibo, you can use it to get a Monado skin for your sword. Which I don't have. I do not have
What were they gonna do?
the Shulk amiibo. Well, one of my friends does actually. He actually like played Shulk, so he bought the amiibo. But I know the Pyra and Mithra amiibos would be coming out pretty soon. I think they just released Banjo. So I think Hero would be next, and then Pyra Mithra. So maybe by like the end of actually I don't even know what like the release schedule is. Like I didn't like Min Min like just come out or Banjo just come out. They're pretty behind on the DLC characters. I don't know, maybe they won't include it in like an update. You get something for those two. Oh, it would be nice, but it seems kind of a ways off.
I wish we could have avoided that.
What were they gonna do? Make me yawn myself to death?
It's our Colony 9 gang. Let's take a break over there.
Yep. Gotta get ready.
Doing all right, Ika. That's no problem. It is, you know, not typical, you know, free time hours, but kind of the best time for me right now, unfortunately. Because things are running how I would expect them to run right now. I don't know if you were there listening to me talk about Pokemon and other stuff, but kind of went over news that came out today. We made it to the rendezvous point faster than I thought we would. Wombas did help us a lot along the way. I thought it was very good. I thought it brought up a lot of points that maybe people were wondering about, and has kind of got some interest from, like, not just like buying it, but like actually like wanting to play through it. Wombat's team, they're not here yet. Martha's squad was leading the way. They'll be at a different rendezvous point, I expect. Mission hasn't changed. We'll stand by around here till the schedule starts. To the scheduled start of the operation. Roger that. Should we grab a bite to eat? Good shout. Noah, something up? Just had this uneasy feeling. It won't go away. The thing we were talking about before? Mate, you're thinking too hard. As usual. It could just be the pressure weighing on you a bit. Okay, yeah, maybe. Oh, for snuff's sake. still have a bit of time. How about blowing off a bit of steam with a quick sparring sesh? Huh? Come on. We've got an operation soon. Shouldn't we rest? Nah, this is exactly the sort of time you want to get your heart rate up. Nothing like going toe to toe to get out of your head. Really helps you focus. Never mind empty-headed proposal of lands, Noah. Shut it, fluff bag. Riku vote for having mindful moment in quiet place. Checking in on state of self. Okay. Thank you, Lands. Why don't you train a bit now so we can give it everything in the battle? Nice. Rest spot. At a rest spot, you can perform actions such as leveling up characters with bonus EXP or saving the game. You can also go to the spots you found to skip travel. The amount of things you can do with the spot will increase as you progress through the story.
Got time to kick back a little?
Special level up, man. Usually increase level through XP gained in battle by selecting by selecting level up. At a rest stop, you can use bonus XP to increase your character's level. I am gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, and I'm gonna get another water because I didn't have any. Give me a couple minutes.